Earlier today, both ESPN and Sports Illustrated declaring LeBron James the best basketball player on earth. If this has a little bit of a, hey, the sky is blue feel to it, that just might be because LeBron has earned that title from both publications every single year they've done these rankings. It just sort of always seems inevitable. Well, at least it did, until this year. This year, there were long and serious debates. This year, Kevin Durant's name came up more than ever before, and it is easy to see why. He's just been exceptional since arriving at Golden State. It's like the Warriors took an already MVP player and unlocked another level in him, like in a video game. I mean, the man can score basketball in virtually any situation. Defensively, he's hitting career highs, rebounding, blocks. And when he hit that shot, come on, y'all know the one I'm talking about, that finals Game 3 dagger over LeBron, well, it was hard not to see the symbolism. I mean, it was certainly enough for, say, Paul Pierce, who sat on our jump set and said KD had eclipsed LeBron, and he wasn't the only one. But here is the thing, and in the end, it's the only thing. If you're on the playground, your first choice when picking teams, it's still LeBron James. His game is still more complete. His decision-making is still more lethal. And when Kevin Durant gets better when put around other elite players, LeBron James makes other players elite when put around him. There's a reason entire franchises in the Eastern Conference have risen and fallen trying to unseat him. A reason contracts around the league are modeled after his preferences. A reason players move around between teams thanks to his influence. Now, it is going to be interesting to see how this coming season develops. LeBron turns 33 in December. He recently vowed on IG, quote, "I have no ceiling. I refuse to fall into the trap of complacency." But the truth is, time comes for us all. It is inarguable the gap between him and the rest of the league is closing. Still, I'm someone who very closely covered the end of Michael Jordan's basketball career. And I can tell you, the truly great do not go quietly. Even at age 40, Michael was still averaging 20 a game. In his last year, he dropped 43 points in 43 minutes on a Nets team that went on to go to the NBA Finals a couple months later. I don't know how long LeBron has left to be the first pick on the playground. I just know that as of right now, he's still got the title, and he doesn't appear to want to give it up without a fight. Stephen, we all agree LeBron's still the guy, right? But how far is that gap? I said it's inarguable, it's closing. Do you agree with me?
The gap is just as big as the gap between me and you right now.
That close?
That close, yeah, it's that close. KD is right on his tail. You can have a good argument of KD being the best player in the league last year, especially how he finished off.
Okay.
But LeBron, to my guess is he'll always be the best player as long as he's in the league. He's not slowing down no time soon. You can keep doing this list. The number one spot is going to be solid. It's going to be locked in as long as he's in the league. He's not even for discussion. He is the best player in the league. He's going to be until he dies.
I could not agree with you more.
Can't change it.
Like to me, it's LeBron and there's everybody else until LeBron catches up, until Father Time catches up with him. Because I really think that LeBron's just bigger. Like that's the one thing that no one ever. It's that simple. He is just bigger than everybody else, and he can do things like that at his size. Kevin Durant's 7 feet tall, but he's not 250. He's not 260 and full of muscle. Like nothing Kevin Durant can do can change that. And so when you get on a playground, even if LeBron loses some athleticism, even if he changes a little, I still think he can score because of his strength, because he's just bigger and better.
What's all the other things he does on the court, too? I mean, I said just now, look, Kevin Durant got more elite when he joined a more elite team.
Right.
LeBron James makes other players more elite. That is such an advantage of, again, who you're picking first on your playground team. You want the guy who does the second thing. I guess the question I have for you guys is it seemed to cycle a little bit, right? So a couple years ago, Kevin Durant's name wasn't the second name behind LeBron. It was Steph Curry, right? And there was a little bit of an argument after two-time MVP, unanimous. Hey, is Steph Curry the best player in the NBA? Now, no one said yes, but that was the right. Kawhi Leonard, Kevin Durant. Are we so sure Kevin Durant is the guy who will eventually take that title, or do you think Kawhi? Who do you think?
I mean, I think it's Kevin because of just the entire skill set. Like, I think he has a more developed skill set offensively than Kawhi, even though Kawhi has a better defensive skill set. But, like, it's also the team and the context that he's going to look at. But your point earlier about how long can that last? Like, look at LeBron at 33 and his contemporaries, and D-Wade and Carmelo. Look where they are versus where he is. And I think we don't give him enough credit for this.
He's a little younger because he didn't go to college.
Right, but we don't give him enough credit for the shape that he keeps himself in. I mean, Carmelo and D-Wade have been falling off for the last couple of years, right? I mean, you can make the argument.
He's not getting complacent.
Right. But you know, I don't know that those other guys got complacent either. But they're still, Father's Time still catches you.
Let's just do the list 2 on down. We know who one is every year.
Yeah.
If we need to stop discussing
doing
it.
the one.
We know who's number 1. Let's just vote 2 on down, okay? Let's just
There we
keep
go.
it at that.
I'll
We know
send a
who's number one.
note to the ESPN.com and Sports Illustrated people. We'll
The
pass,
king, the
we'll pass
king.
on your concerns.